Information tonight, a suspect is in custody after police say he opened fire in a Texas church, killing the pastor there.
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, and the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Biglevi, and today is January. Oh no. Today is Monday, January the 4th, 2021, and it's currently 12:49 a.m. And we are about to go ahead and document it and bring to the forefront Esau's trouble. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters. Peace be among you, Jews and Gentiles alike. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Father said his face is now turned toward you. The covenant has been restored. Fear him, pray unto him, cry unto him, come unto him with fasting, mourning, and weeping. What you're experiencing here, brothers, is the priest of Mahan, okay? Whether they are the Catholic Church, the Baptist Church, the Protestant Church, the Hindu temple, the Muslim mosque, whatever you want to call them, they're all part of the priesthood of Mahan. They're all a part of a Church of Cain. Now you got this quote unquote pastor. He got killed in his own church with his own gun. And the guy that killed him, we're not going to say safely it's a 2/3, but it looks like a 2/3 fellow. And a dark-skinned 2/3 fellow kill him in his own church with his own gun. That should have tell you something, brethren. Look, if you are Gentiles out there, if somebody can come out there outside, come to your church, take your gun and kill you with it, that should tell you your God has no power. That should tell you that whatever deity that you're worshiping has no power at all. This is the Most High making a statement and tell those people, you have no power and I'm going to shut your mouth. You saw the lesson. You saw the message that the beloved brother Kent Christmas brought us. We don't know who Kent Christmas is. This is the very first time I saw this guy. And one of the brothers or sisters sent me some email about him. And they did the research, and somebody was like, already make a video response because he said that father was about to clean, this land or all the land, and somebody was mad about that. They say, oh, no, Jesus is not coming back to do that. He's coming back with love and kissing and chocolate and all that nonsense. So, father is making a statement. We really don't care who's the messenger who bought us that $1 billion check. I don't care if this messenger is a dwarf. I don't care if this messenger is left-handed. But some of our people, they are the simplest people ever. Okay, they bring them a $1 billion check that you can have every single month for the rest of your life, forever and ever. They don't want to take it because the messenger, the postman, the mailman is taller than them, or the mailman is left-handed, or the mailman is shorter than them, or the mailman is a woman, or the mailman is a man. They don't want to take it because that's how some of they are not our people. You're demons. If you could not accept this message, you're a demon. So we don't want you here. Brothers and sisters, we are going to go through certain videos. We are going to witness a lot of car crash, plane crash, because the ley line, father switched them on. And I was watching a video of the Gentiles. They are trying to portray the ley line as if some type of cabal, or the cabal are playing with the ley line and stuff. They already giving the credit to Gentiles. They're already giving the credit to themselves as if they control the ley line. Let us finish this and then move to the next videos, okay? There will be no Jacob's trouble. Peace be among you. Peace be with you.
According to the Smith County Sheriff's Office, the shooting took place at Starville Methodist Church in Winona. They say the suspect...
Yeah, when you read things like that, Starville Methodist Church, Christmas is the promise, Easter is the proof. What the hell is this? Brothers and sisters, please help me understand what on earth is this? Christmas is the promise, Easter is the proof. That has nothing to do with the church, man. Both Christmas and Easter, those things has nothing to do with that. Now you understand why this pastor, whatever. I won't be surprised if he is one of us, that pastor-looking fellow. I didn't even research it because this is a story that I'm not even interested in. There are so many things some of the video brothers, I don't even watch them. I'm just gonna go through them because it's so much. Because yesterday I didn't do video, I just upload the message, that's all. I was so moved, I prayed, and then I'm like, let me take a break, man. And today we're back. Christmas is the promise, Easter is the proof. What is that? What is that? I have extreme problem of understanding this. Anyway, man, this is of the Most High, all right?
Suspect had been hiding in the church's bathroom following a car chase with authorities on Saturday night. The suspect shot and killed the pastor by using the pastor's own gun against him.
What, you are a pastor. Why are you having a gun inside of a church to protect yourself? What the hell is this? What is this? I don't get it. Most likely, brothers, this pastor saw this brother came into the church hiding. He tried to act like a superhero, pull the gun on the brother. The brother wrestled the gun away from him and shoot him. That's what happened. Okay, so there are so many videos, brother. We are probably going to do part 2, and usually I check the comment. Diablo never sleep. God bless pastor's family. Diablo, the devil never sleep. You think the devil? Those people think the devil are doing this. Okay. Yeah, so they always like put their stuff. Oh, some black man did this. Oh God. Oh God, I love how the media treats certain group of shooters. See, this is what happened now. They are up to no good. They don't have nothing else to say. They just go around and say their little same old, their little same antique stuff they've been saying, and things that still have no ethics and things like that. So they've been saying that for a while. So they keep saying it. All right. Okay, let's move to the next video. We really don't care. I think I'm going to make every video 30 minutes. Every part 30
Well,
minutes.
It's been a violent weekend of shootings in New York City. And tonight we're hearing from loved ones of a 37-year-old mother of 2 gunned down blocks from her home in Queens. 37-year-old Josefina Perez de la Rosa was shot 4 times near 97th Street in East Elmhurst last night.
I can't even swallow it yet. You know what I mean? It's just hard to believe that this actually happened.
It always amazes me, brothers. Like all those Gentiles, they always have this premonition that things are not supposed to happen to them. It would never happen to me because I don't know. I go to church and we good. We are Christian with this stuff like that. They're not supposed to happen, and then it happened. Okay, this is in New York. Lately, there's a lot of headshots been going on in New York, man. All right, there's been at least 6 bodies already, and the first week of New Year isn't over. Shooting and hit and runs. See, they are starting to notice that, brothers. Don't get this mixed up. There are at least 6 bodies already on the first week. Not even the first week, brothers. The first 3 days. I'm sorry, this is very retro. The first 3 days of 2021, their year. We know the true 2021 is in March. You know, it's the first 3 days shooting and hit and runs. They start to notice this. They start to notice this is it. Something is wrong here. Stop all this senseless killing, so sad. New York City going crazy, people being shot in the street, but they want to break up parties and charge people for that and stuff like that. My heart goes out to her and her family. Get the hell out of here, man. Let's move to the next video. Again, I haven't watched those videos.
Well, road rage caught on camera. We do want to warn you, the video you're about to see is pretty extreme. And it
Anytime they say this, there's nothing extreme about this, okay? I believe this thing happened in Phoenix. It's not extreme at all. Oh, it's so extreme. But it turned out they blur everything and then you can't even see anything. But let's see. Let's watch. I haven't watched this.
landed a man behind bars. This is about noon on Saturday near 43rd Avenue in Peoria. Phoenix police say the two men were arguing when one slammed their car into the other. One of the drivers, you see him there, tries smashing the windshield before the other takes off and then hits him in the intersection. Now, that person's okay, but the driver was later arrested. A witness nearby sent us this video and described what he saw.
We really don't care, but you know, brothers, those people, they can't get together, they can't work together, they can't keep it together. Any little thing is either I'm hitting you with my car or I'm shooting you with my gun. That's what happened. Okay, this happened in Phoenix, Arizona. Shout outs to One Nation, One Power over there. David Lee Shelton appears to have what's commonly known as methamphetamine complexion. All right, they were on drugs. After 2020, we don't need graphic warnings anymore. That was not graphic. Talk about hype it up. Yeah, it wasn't graphic. It's just like some dudes hype on drugs and stuff like that. Let's move it.
Well, in the Bronx, an MTA bus driver says that a Good Samaritan saved her life when she was attacked on the job on New Year's Day. Charlene Alston said she was driving her BX1 bus along the Grand Concourse in Fordham Heights when Edward Guerrero ran toward her bus and demanded to board the bus. Well, when Alston refused because she wasn't at a bus stop, police said that Guerrero started aggressively banging on the door. Alston said she pulled over as Guerrero smashed her window and started to punch her in the head.
You see those things, brothers. You see those crazy attacks and all those crazy stuff going on with the Gentiles. You see a bunch of it, okay? So now I want my people to understand that, you know, once you see things like that, when it happened, you know, certain people, you are going to witness that is going to happen to some of us. But hey, understand this, not all skin folks or kin folks, all right?
After he assaulted me, he ran across to the southbound of the Grand Concourse.
Again, we have to read those people through their spirits, all right? Okay, we have to read her through her spirit to see if she's in the truth or she's even one of us, okay?
When I opened up the door and said this bus is out of service, this is when the Good Samaritan took off, chased him down, and brought him back where he could be arrested.
Again, you see this, man, because simple stuff, man. It's not like this, whoever that guy did this, they don't know they are not supposed to take the bus over there, okay? The city is just getting crazier and crazier. She was lucky someone helped her. The job doesn't pay enough to deal with a bunch of crazies. Because the cities, they are noticing that, brothers. They are noticing that something is wrong. It's just like the behavior, the fires, the hit and runs, the shootings, and then most of those things, they are happening randomly. So this is Esau's trouble, man. This is the Gentiles' tribulation, okay? This is number 8. Pestilences, mental illness. This is a form of pestilences. This is the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, all right? A lot of violence, brothers. Let's move to the next one.
A violent crime spree in Lower Manhattan. People and cars attacked by a man with a wooden bat. CBS and New York's Hazel Sanchez reports.
It was a frightening, violent crime spree that police are still trying to make sense of. A man from Atlantic City armed with a wooden bat-like weapon attacking people and cars until he was finally captured here in Chelsea.
So you got those people. This is still in New York. Okay, this is still in New York. This is in Lower Manhattan. And then it's just like those people are going crazy. The ley line is making them crazy. Father is making them crazy. They are killing each other. Okay? So, and those people are going around with baseball bat, you know, and then like going on in New York, man. I've been getting recommendation is Hish from New York. Like people they start seeing this, brothers. They start noticing something is wrong. Okay, something is wrong because they've been receiving so many notification okay, about New York, and they being like receiving so many news about how New York is getting crazier, or Los Angeles. They see too many shootings, and Houston, oh my God, Texas and Houston, what the hell is going on there? Craziness, man. Moving on.
But we begin with new information on that family killed when their plane crashed into a home in LYON Township. The FAA and the NTSB continue to investigate the crash that took the lives of a father, a mother, and a son.
See, the Mossad, again, is making another statement. I watched this video. You will examine, you will look those people through the spirit, and you'll know they are, you'll see what they are. Father is making a statement here. For those of you Gentiles that were watching this video, the reason why you keep seeing those airplanes or falling off the sky, it's because the sky is governed by the Mossad and there are angels guarding it. Now, you start seeing small plane, because the reason Father start taking out the small plane first, it's because those small planes, usually they are owned by Gentiles, and usually they are Gentiles, you know, flying them. Then next is going to take a commercial plane, okay, and military plane and military drones. You will see, we already saw an F-16 fall off the sky. I think did the pilot die? You're going to start seeing all those military airplanes everywhere. They won't be able to fly. All right, they won't be able to fly. And then those giant commercial airplane, they won't be able to fly. Then again, you're going to see those giant aircraft carrier. They won't be able to go anywhere, because the sea and the sky have ley lines. Okay, Father switching on the ley line. He's doing this. Let's move in. And this is the statement why he's doing that.
On board that plane, prominent home builder David Campo, his wife Michelle, and their son Dawson, a 2020 graduate of Detroit Catholic Central High School in Novi.
A 20-year-old Catholic graduate. You can see it all over. They still worship the mark of the beast. They still have the mark of Cain. They still worship the Antichrist. I believe this was supposed to be the holy beloved mother, okay, Mary, the mother of what you are calling YAHAWAH. This is what the Catholic worship. They don't worship the YAHAWAH. They don't worship God at all. They just worship like Mary and baby Jesus, Christmas and Easter. That's it. Now you got this beautiful family with smile in their faces, enjoying the blessing. They're all gone now. This is a horrible thing that happened, but it's of the Mossad. You can clearly and safely say, okay, those people, we look through their spirits. They are not one of us. This is the Mossad's judgment upon them. When you were killed and things like that, and ley line, those are the judgment of the Mossad. Okay? All right, let's move on. So they were Catholics and stuff like that. Lately, you've been seeing a lot of priesthood, a lot of members of the priesthood of Mahan are dying. And I was watching. There's a video. Let me see if I can read the so sad. But what about the people in that house? Yeah, the house caught on fire. Let me see.
Tonight, we're hearing from the people who knew them and loved them. Victor Williams is in the LYON Township neighborhood, and it has been a very tough process for these friends and family.
Yes, that's right, Steve. It's been a very tough process indeed. We know that the NTSB and the FAA are continuing to investigate what in the world could have caused this plane to crash.
The ley lines did. You see, till now, those people have extreme problem of knowing what happened, what causes this, what could have possibly caused that, because it's very unusual for them. They'll start seeing like these things that are happening over there. It's very, very, very unusual to them. So that's why they keep saying like, how on earth this happened? Where they were going? What were they trying to do?
To the home right here behind me. But like you said before, we are now finally starting to learn more about the people that were on board, and people are paying tribute. Those who knew David Campo, his wife Michelle, and their son Dawson continue to mourn the death of a family that met a dark and sudden fate.
He was an amazing family man.
Yeah, always. Okay, nobody will say, oh man, they deserve this. Those people are scumbag. They fight all the time and then they argue all the time. But nope, those are good people. It's always seemed like all those good people always died like tragically, like horrible accident.
Just his family was first and foremost for him.
Sadly, all three would pass away together in the crash that has rocked the entire community. Saturday evening, the single-engine Piper PA-24 plane came plowing into this LYON Township home. Many still questioning what could have went wrong.
The ley lines. The ley lines just cut off the engine and they have no way to steer or do anything, and then the plane crashed into this house, which is the second plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, fiery conflagration of the cities. This house caught on fire.
We took many times where we flew on his plane with David. He was a great pilot.
Yeah.
And just a fun, compassionate guy to be around, and their family.
While David was also the president of the Home Builders Association of Southeastern Michigan, his 18-year-old son was preparing for a golden future and was highly involved in the Eagle Scout.
Yeah, so, you know, that's like how they train pedophile, how the pedophile groom those kids and stuff like that. We really don't want to go into this because our people who are like, oh, conspiracy theories, Joe Biden. You know, we don't want to go into this. So you see those people are straight up Gentiles. They straight up hold on what the mentor of what Gentiles does. Okay, the boy is in the scout, he's in Catholic school and all that. They got airplane. Those people were living it. Okay, you know how much money it takes to buy one of those airplanes and become a pilot and want all of this nonsense? And they fly with those people all the time. This never happened. But again, the ley line, man. All right. This was number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities. All right.
And first responders had to use the jaws of life at this wreck on Highway 12 near Rio Vista. This is west of Jackson's Luff Road. 61-year-old Danny Walker died after crashing his car into a semi-truck.
Brothers, the ley line on that plane, man. You see this crash right here? It's just, brothers, listen to this.
This is west of Jackson's Luff Road. 61-year-old Danny Walker died after crashing his car into a semi-truck. The Rio Vista Fire Department says it is grateful for that quick response from the River Delta Fire District.
Well, let's get rid of this. That's the podcast we did the other day.
And first responders.
Look, when you watch those things, brothers, it's just the way the car smashed. It's just this person didn't make any effort to brake, swerve, maneuver, try to avoid the crash. It's just like this person is driving like 100 miles an hour and then ram into something. Okay, let's watch let's read a little bit of was the truck missing its guardrail? I crashed into one last month, one of the highway, and the guardrail pulled on the impact of my bumper. Human crash into human semi. Yeah, they always make it some type of political things, okay? People will start noticing, all right? Damn, one in Fresno too. 7 kids killed and 2 adults. Drive safe. They'll start noticing those things are not normal. Okay, they'll start noticing, brothers, but they don't know what's causing them. The father's using the ley line to cause this because all those I-70 something, I-whatever, I-something, all the interstates are built on top of ley lines. Okay, let's move to the next video.
So loud after an 80-year-old man driving a motorhome drove right into oncoming traffic.
That man behind bars facing a murder charge now, and we're learning it's not the first time he's crashed an RV. CBS 13's Ryan Hill is live where this latest collision happened. Ryan.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. Marley, this latest collision is still under investigation. That happened near Cerrito Road and Highway 49. In fact, we still saw CHP investigators out here taking pictures of the scene of this crash.
It was really loud.
Even through closed windows in video games, Chris Wells heard a loud bang outside his house on New Year's Eve.
I thought it was fireworks because there were fireworks going on that night.
So if there is a crash, brothers, you can hear the sound so loud that I don't know what this 80-year-old man was doing. Okay, let's see if we can get this picture of this dude. There we go. Okay, so and you know, he killed somebody. Okay, the crash killed someone. Okay. All right, let me see if it's one person or two.
Poquet was driving his motorhome south on 49 when he crossed into oncoming traffic, plowing into two cars head-on. CHP says one of the drivers, a 56-year-old Grass Valley woman, died, and the driver of the other car has minor injuries.
So he killed a woman, all right? You know, recreation vehicle. He's charged with murder, and all of you talk his car accident. Randy Mars, get off the street, get off the street. All people are driving. He should not be driving. Yeah, well, that's what happened.
Enforcement is still trying to track down the third person involved in an attack on a conservation officer.
Yeah, that officer was badly beaten at a Polk County campsite around 9 o'clock last night after responding to a call. 2 people are in custody tonight. However, they are still trying to catch up with that third person. 8 on your side's Olivia Steen is joining us now live from Polk County with details. Olivia.
Well, they have several search teams right now still patrolling this park, and I want to show you guys something. Take a look at this. Several officers set up at the entrance of this campsite, checking every single vehicle going in and out of this site. They believe that third person is still somewhere in this park on this 88,000-acre property. So
you got 2 suspects, or 2 or 3 suspects. One of them run over the officer by ATV. Some kind of domestic violence was going on. This good officer come to check on them, and then they run him over with the ATV. Okay, so that happened again in Polk County. Okay, the sheriff is very I forgot, Sheriff Grady Judd. You know, remember we discussed about the murder that happened over there, and then those people were like saying, oh yeah, well, you know, it's a Black Lives Matter did this. Okay, an attack on the Kingsman is no different than an attack on the Kingsman himself. Sheriff Grady George will get him. You cannot hide from him. They always like to praise this guy. Oh, this is the fellow that shoot the guy.
Turning now to a developing story out of Texas. Police in Winona say a suspect hiding in a church stole a pastor's gun and then used it to kill him.
Right.
The local sheriff just identified the suspect as 21-year-old Mitrace Woolen. He's now charged with aggravated assault and capital murder.
This is Texas. This is a death sentence right there. This is a death sentence, okay? I believe so. Okay, so that's what happened, man. Hey, 2/3, the Mossad use a 2/3 to take out one of the Gentiles and take both of them out. All right?
Our top story tonight, a string of fires just blocks away from each other in East Bakersfield.
We've had 3 altogether this evening, and they've all been really close time frame. Arson investigation is on scene as well. What I've learned from the arson unit is the time frame and the proximity, the close proximity, they appear to be all related.
So yeah, so you got number 2, the plague of number 2. Okay, fiery conflagration of the cities. Those people, the house are getting caught on fire. Yes, they're gonna say it's arson investigation, but we know for a fact, you know, it's the Bariel doing that. Let's see if we can call her. If she's over there, if they're gonna show the fire. So, man, come on, show us the fire. There we go. Okay, 3 fires and 1 black. You already see her right here. Okay, this is the Bariel or the Bariel.
In the air.
Okay, that's the beautiful dress, burning houses and stuff like that.
The Bakersfield Fire Department reports no one was injured in any of the fires, and all of them have been contained. The arson investigation is ongoing, and we'll continue to update this story as we learn more.
So yeah, those people houses are catching on fire, and you've been seeing this a lot of explosion, a lot of fires, you know, a lot of those things, you know. And a lot of those things are happening, and people will start noticing, all right?
Now, California Highway Patrol says 9 people are dead after a violent head-on crash in Fresno County, and authorities say the 7 of the 9 people killed in the crash are children. The collision happened at about 8 p.m. last night on Highway 33, just south of Sutter Avenue. Authorities say the driver of a Dodge was going south on Highway 33, and the driver of a Ford was going north. The Ford was approaching the Dodge, and as the collision was about to happen, the Dodge veered onto the shoulder. The Dodge overcorrected and collided with the front of the Ford, causing it to catch fire. Everyone was inside the Ford when the car burst into flames. Investigators say there were 8 people inside the Ford with only 5 possible seats. The names of those involved had not been released, but the driver of the Dodge was a 28-year-old man. The collision is still under investigation.
So yeah, you got these 7 kids die, okay, and 2 adults die. All right, 9 people, and those guys, they'll start noticing, they'll start seeing that, okay, well, something is going on. Why there's so many accidents? Because the hand of the listen, this thing is not just now started. It's been going on for a while, ever since the Most High locked up everything. All right, so now since we are 30 minutes into this, brothers and sisters, let's end up this, and then we'll go to part 2. All right, all praises to the Most High Yahawah, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, sanctifying Yahawashi, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, there'll be no Jacob's trouble. Rejoice. Okay, the covenant has been restored. Father has his face turned towards you. Cry unto him, fear him, give him all credit and praises. Shalom. I'll see you in part 2.